Hi, it's me, Barb from Barbalicious. How you guys doing today? So, today for supper, I'm thinking of doing, well, I'm going to do ravioli. 2 different ways. And I'm going to make my sauce. And I've already made my dough, rolled it out. So I'm just going to cook up some meat, cook up some other meat, and put it all together. So I will do all that, and I will show you how to work it. I've got everything set up here. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna do basically like a stuffed lasagna. So I've got my ravioli here, ready. And I'm gonna do like a pulled pork because we had spare ribs last night for supper and I pulled all the meat off and I just added cheese and more barbecue sauce to the mixture. So I'm gonna do something with that. And right now I'm just gonna get the meat cooked here to stuff with my ravioli. So it's gonna kind of be like a lasagna. That's what I'm kind of thinking. So I am going to get my onion going here. I'm going to turn this up to kind of high, but not quite high. Just about. I want to fry this fast and then cool it. And then I can stuff it in my raviolis. I'm just going to grab some oil here. Put it in the bottom of the pan. So you can do whatever, however you, ingredients you do for your lasagna. I just do the basic meat and cheese. You can do, I'm gonna add mozzarella cheese to it, but if you do ricotta, whatever other kind of cheese, you can even do cream cheese too if you wanted. That would be good. So I'm just gonna throw my onions in here. So this is gonna go in with my meat. But I'm not putting sauce in with it. I'm just gonna do the meat and the seasoning and put it in the raviolis, and then I'm gonna make a sauce and then put it on top of the raviolis afterwards. I'm not gonna put sauce in the ravioli. I'm not doing that way. So I'm just gonna cook these up a little bit. Just a few minutes. Once you smell them, then you're kind of good to go. I'm add a bit of salt to it. I brought out some moisture in there a little bit. And then I got my package of hamburger meat here. You can use hamburger meat or pork, chicken, turkey meat, ground whatever, as long as it's a ground meat. So I'm going to brown this up with the onion. And again, like I'm doing this, cooking the meat in here, but then I'm also going to mix my sauce in here too. So I'll take the meat out once it's cooked. So if there's still like lots of onions still here, it's fine because it can go in my sauce. So to my meat, I'm going to season it. I'm going to add a bit of basil. Because you want it to taste like lasagna, right? And I'm going to add oregano. And I'm just lightly coating each of these over there. There's probably like a teaspoon, maybe a teaspoon and a half. That is Italian seasoning. There's some onion powder. Some pepper. Garlic powder. That I do a little bit more because, why not? Keep it all here because I'm also using in my spaghetti sauce when I go to make my sauce too for this. So I'm just going to brown this, and this doesn't take very long to brown your meat. Stir it all around, but I want the flavor of the meat, the dippings of the meat when you make the sauce because it makes it more yummier.
Makes it more yummier in there.
So while that is browning, move this aside here. I'm going to take out, I'm going to move all this stuff aside over here. I'm going to try and do 2 things at once. See how successful I can be at it. Okay, so I'm going to grab a piece of my ravioli, my pasta stuff. I'm going to grab 2 of them. I kind of have them set up like a puzzle here a little bit. There we go. That's the piece I wanted because I kind of want them to all be about the same size when you build your ravioli. Yeah, see, I got my handy dandy little spoon here, but I'm just gonna spoon it like this. I'm gonna plop it on here because these are gonna be fairly big. Because, you know, go big or go home. So I'm gonna put 2 of them down on this sheet. Probably do a little bit more. Pound it out or flatten it out a little bit. When you look at the outside, how much you have for outside edge, you can kind of guesstimate that you can probably put a little bit more. So you're basically doing like a glorified roti, is what you're doing. So this is all browned up, so I'm going to turn it down and just let it simmer away there for a few more minutes. And then I'm going to take this piece, grab my brush here, and I'm just going to kind of brush off some of the flour. Okay. Now you can either do it where you add water on there, or you can pinch it off later, however you want to do it. Got a little bowl here. Dip my fingers in. I'm just going to go around the outside with some water. Never made these ones here before. I just thought, why not? Try. Since I had this leftover pork. But I'm only going to do 2 of them. Like I still have a little bit of pork here, but I'll think of something else to do with it. Maybe I'll make a salad or something out of it. So now I'm just going to stretch this out. You stretch from the middle very gently. Making ravioli, you got to be kind of patient. You got to be gentle. I'm just going to stretch it out to meet the other piece of pasta. Okay, and then you're going to go around and you're going to push out all the air bubbles. Right? And then you're going to go around and pinch it off. So you have 2 big raviolis. Get the air bubbles out. Like so. And then I've got my little ravioli cutter here. So I'll just go around, cut it down the middle, cut the edges off a little bit. You want to leave quite a bit on the edge though. Like you don't want to cut really close. Like here I got like that much space around each edge. So as you can see, that's one jambalaya ravioli, right? So that's like 1 per person kind of thing, right? So I'm just gonna do the same thing here. And with this little machine too, it does seal it off too, but you can pinch it too, just to make sure. And there's another one. And I have a floured cookie sheet over here that I'm gonna put these on. And I'm gonna pull the meat out of here and do them, but I'm not gonna do them as big. And I'll do up my other raviolis and come back and show you how everything is. So I took my meat out. I added mozzarella cheese to it, so that's my mixture. Got this turned back up here. And I'm gonna start making my sauce because I want it to sit for a bit and do its thing and get all merry and beautiful. Lots of flavor, right? So I got a can of stewed tomatoes here. With this, I just sit carefully and I just take my hand and I just crush them up. Like so. And I'm not like crushing them hugely, but I'm just so they're not so big. There. Do that. I could have bought crushed tomatoes, or these are stewed tomatoes. I could have bought the crushed tomatoes, but yeah, you can do it at home too. I got roasted garlic here. I'm gonna throw that in there. It'll give it a yummy flavor. And then And with the roasted garlic too, you can just smush them. Squeeze them and smush them. And then it just makes them oozy because they're creamy. So just do that. And it's bubbling away. So to this, I'm gonna add, okay, so my camera boomed out there because I got a phone call and I had to take it. So I added oregano, Italian seasoning, basil, onion powder, pepper, salt, and garlic powder. Basically everything that I added into the meat, right? And I'm just gonna let this cook out and it's gonna thicken up because the stuff is gonna get all nice and yummy and delicious. I'm gonna give it a bit of a taste. Make sure I got all the good proper seasoning that I want in it. I just want liquid, I don't want any of the tomatoes or anything. Yeah, I like it. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna just turn it down a little bit. So it's about medium. And then I'm going to, while that is doing its thing, I'm gonna make my raviolis. So, and you cover up your ravioli too, so that way it doesn't dry out. So I got this piece. I'm trying to find pieces that are kind of about the same size, so that way we can, not a lot of wastage. So I think I'm gonna do that one with that one. And this one with this one. Okay, so I got it sorted. Okay, so this one here I'm going to measure out because I don't want them as big as those other ones that I did. So I'm just going to pull this out to make it more square, not so pointy. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to take a scoop and do one here. Do another scoop here. And there. I'm going to try and do them closer together because they're smaller. So it's like basically like I could fit a finger in between each one. That's kind of what I'm going for. And then some of these I'm going to try, like the wider ones in the middle. I'm going to see if I can fit 3 of them on here. Try and move them around and see like if you can fit. So you gotta look on how much space you have around each ravioli. Just kind of space them out. It's kind of how I do it. If you have a better way to do it, by all means, fly at her. And this is just how I do it. So that's that. I'm at the end of the rope. So now this piece is a little bit bigger. So I'm just going to kind of guesstimate before I put it down to make sure it's going to cover all of it. So now I will space this out, make sure it's going to cover every little morsel of ravioli, which it does, barely. Okay, now I'll take my water, my finger, go around and seal these bad boys. So I usually try and seal just the one side for right now. And so that way I can get all the air bubbles out and get it all formed around each ravioli is formed. So now I go down the middle here and I just form the ravioli. And make sure you get all the air bubbles out. So you want to see, like you'll see little bumps and stuff. It's like basically making an egg roll. If you've made egg rolls, you can do this too. It's just a little bit more work because you have to get the air bubbles out. So I got all the air bubbles out. It's all sealed down. Like so. Oh, I got an air bubble there still. And now I take my handy dandy little cutter and I'll go down them first. And this is kind of like almost like a Tetris kind of thing because I have them all funnily spaced. And then you just give them a pinch like you would a pierogi or something, just to make sure they're good and sealed. And then I got my little cookie tray there that I'll put them on. So I will continue on making my raviolis. And with my sauce is get nice and thick now. So it's good to put on the ravioli. So I'm just going to turn this down to warm. And that way it just keeps it warm because I don't want to cook it anymore because it's going to get too dry. And if you do get it too dry, you can add any kind of tomato, like tomato juice, tomato soup. You can add tomato paste, like anything tomatoey. You can add to this and get it back up if it gets too dry. So, anyways, here we go. I'm just going to continue on. Okay, so I'm back and I've got my water turned on to boil my pasta. I got a frying pan here. I got it on about 8. I'm going to add some butter to it because I'm going to cook those pork ones in with the butter. Is what I'm going to do. That is my idea. So I've never cooked them before and I don't think they'll be good boiled. So I'm going to pan fry them. I'm just going to add butter to my frying pan. And I got my, my sauce is back up and going to heat it up again. I'm going to get this boiling and then I'll add salt to it because you want it to be salty like the water. I'm going to melt this down, and once this gets melted down, then I'm going to add the pork raviolis to that. So I will come back when it's all ready to go. I'm going to add these to the frying pan with my butter in here. Now you could do onions because I'm thinking like anything you'd put on a pulled pork sandwich is kind of what I'm thinking to add to there. So if you wanted to like fry up mushrooms, some onions, stuff like that, and then you can put that in the frying pan too as you're frying up these things too. It might be kind of good, but I'm just going to try it this way for right now, and then I will see if I like it, experiment with it I guess, and see. But anyways, I'm still waiting for this to boil up, so I will come back. My water is boiling, and before I put these in, I just give them a little squeeze going around to make sure they are totally sealed. And they're only going to take like 3-4 minutes to cook because the meat's already cooked and you're just cooking the outside pasta. So they just take a couple minutes to cook. So I just kind of guesstimate how many everybody's going to eat. I don't know if I'll cook them all up, but I'm not going to overcrowd the pot neither. I'll do it in 2 different batches because I don't want them on top of each other because then they stick, and I don't want them to stick. So I got that going. Got my other ones frying up. You see how they got like golden crispy here? I added vegetables. These are leftover from last night from the barbecue, roasted vegetables. So I just threw them in the pot to, so it gives it a little bit of a garnish. See how they nice and golden brown? So I probably, when I go to plate this, I'm going to turn this off now because they're cooked. But you put more cheese on there, maybe a little bit more barbecue sauce or something, and then put the vegetables on top. So, I don't know, I think it might be something to try. See what it's all about. I'm just going to put that down. So that way it soaks up all the butter. Keep the vegetables in there to keep them going. And my other pasta is pretty much done. So what I do is I'm going to take them out and I'm going to transfer them over to my other pan there that has the sauce, and I'll get them in there and coat them with the sauce. And then I'll show you what the plate looks like afterwards because these are cooked. All ready to go. Yummy, yummy. The inside stuffed lasagna, okay? There we go. I'll show you what the plate looks like. In the sauce, I added a ladle full of the pasta water just to loosen it up a little bit. And then I got some focaccia bread that I made this morning, and it's got roasted garlic, rosemary, basil, and tomatoes on there. So that'll be served with it too. So that's everything for supper.